it's new belt day, and I thought about doing a whole setup, lighting, mics, professional camera, but honestly, one, I'm not in the mood. I got a headache. Two, it's not even about everything being perfect, right? It's about capturing the authentic moment of seeing this thing for the first time. So, as I get this open, I'll tell you what to expect. I have 3 Grail belts. The designs that I find to be the most beautiful, the most special, so on and so forth. One of them is the AEW World Championship, which I have a version of. One of them is the lesser known, but equally as beautiful in my eyes, Lucha Underground Gift of the Gods Championship, which I do not have a version of. And the third one, which I'm opening for the first time, as you can see, is actually a very popular design. I guess fan favorite is accurate to say in this instance, but this is the IWGP version 4 by X-Man Belts. And I gotta give those guys their flowers. They were a joy to work with in creating this belt. Very professional, great customer service, which they pride themselves on. And there were tons of customizational options, tons of follow through and communication. Pretty much any time, day and night, that I had a question or needed an update, they would send me tons of photos, video. If they found any issues, they were working to rectify it. Just the weight of this thing, it's easily got to be about 15 pounds, 18, something like that. This thing is heavy, and that's usually a clear indication of quality, right? So let me see what's the best way to attack this. Before I go any further, they took the time to put in a catalog with some of their prices and other belts, and they also have attached the invoice with all the parts and different things that I ordered. And it's just beautiful to see, once again, the follow through with how this is taken care of. So we still got a little bit further to go, but on the back of this, I have something kind of cool. So before we get to the belt, I got to show you one of those customization options that I was mentioning. They do custom belt bags. So this is what I have for my IWGP V4, and you see it has the X-Man Belts logo, it has my logo, True Love Entertainment, and it has the New Japan Pro Wrestling logo, which I thought this was awesome. I was able to tell them exactly what I wanted on this, where I wanted it placed, everything, and they took care of it. And now that I have it in my hands, the material is high quality. The zippers are really nice, they're smooth, and I have no doubt that this will be a nice housing for the belt if I ever need to take it out for any reason. Me being thorough as I am, the inside of this feels really smooth, but maybe like a suede material would have been better just for the protective properties of it. But for the price, you can't complain. You absolutely can't. What other belt companies are doing this? What other makers are doing this? So to me, this is a great addition. As I'm taking this apart, not only am I seeing how well packaged this is, but they also give you extra gems for your title belt. So there's a tiny little baggie right here that has some extra stones just in case a couple of the stones fell out in shipping, which is nice. That's thoughtful. Another touch of thoughtfulness: silica gel packets to keep moisture and things like that from getting to the belt during the shipping process. Again, I don't know how many other makers do that. As I'm getting the rest of this plastic off, I think you're starting to see one of those customization options that I was so excited about, the red crocodile backing on the belt. I know it's not TV accurate, but it's my style and I love it. I gotta compliment them on this gold tip on the strap. It is beautiful, weighty, and this is probably the floppiest leather I've seen on a championship belt. It's like melting in my hand. This is so soft. All right, here we go. So I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm a little blown away to have this thing in my hands after such a long process, and not too long of a process. They quoted me the entire thing from start to finish would take, I think, 45 to 60 days. The process was done, I want to say, maybe in 40 days. We actually added a couple of aftermarket things, if you will, which, you know, made it take a little bit longer, closer to the 50-55 range. The stock belt, you know, as I originally ordered it, they actually executed it faster than I expected, and faster than any maker I've dealt with before. And as you can see, this thing is gorgeous. Oh my God. I'm not even surprised, because as I said, they kept me updated with so many photos and videos that I kind of knew exactly what I was gonna be getting, but it's still so beautiful. And I'm like struggling to get it in frame for you, but I mean, look at this thing, right? I will tell you right now, and I'll try to get some close-up shots for you. The only flaw that I can see upon first impression, and I kind of knew, again, I knew that this was there. The process that they do to polish and shape some of these nameplates for the side plates, they don't perfectly get all of the nameplates even. So as they're mounted in the side plate, you can kind of see some variation in their level, if you will. It makes the light bounce off the gold plating a little bit differently from each nameplate to each nameplate. That's a minor issue. With that being said, if you opt for the hybrid etching on the nameplates, then you're gonna have flawless text on them, flawless lettering. Every one of these is cleanly done. They're beautiful. It's just that, you know, variation of whether or not they're laying perfectly flat. The gems are beautiful, beautiful clarity. The tooling on the leather, which this is the hand tooled premium strap that I ordered. It's beautiful. The clamshelling is beautiful. The X-Man logo on the strap is beautiful. I couldn't be more pleased. I couldn't be more pleased. Keep in mind, the IWGP V4 is probably the most complex belt on the market. Definitely one of the top 2 or 3 most complicated